I'm a firm believer that entrepreneurship saved my life. And I say that because I see entrepreneurship as a responsibility. And in my early days, um, I took on a responsibility when I decided to start a business. And this is right after I decided to make a serious change in my life. I was 20 years old. For the past 7 years, I was in and out of jail, selling drugs. I was kicked out of seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 11th grade. I was locked up. My first year of college, I got arrested. After my second year of college, I got arrested for a few months. So coming home, entering my third year of school, that's when I had the conviction to make a change and to redirect myself. I had to spend my energy in some type of way. And the two choices I made was to start a youth program. I wanted to help some other young folks avoid the traps that I fell into. And it was actually a part of a condition of my probation as well. And then I made the decision to start a business. And part of that was I knew that based on the record that I had, that it was going to be very challenging to start a career. Even though I was in college, I'm a black man, I got charges on my record. Like, I knew it was going to be tough. So I made a decision. I changed my major from engineering to accounting. I hadn't had any engineering courses yet. So I said, I need to study business. I need to learn business, because if I don't, I'm going to be at the mercy of employers who are going to judge me based off of the actions that I had of a child, right? So I decided to start a business. And my first attempt was a cleaning business. My second was the nonprofit organization that I would go on to run for 20-something years. And then my second and most successful for-profit business was my tax company. I spent a year working at Jackson Hewitt. And then after I saw their systems and just kind of saw, what was possible, I said, I think I can do this on my own. And I created my company, Keys Financial Group. So what I did at that time, and I'm 21 years old, I took on a responsibility. Like, that's what entrepreneurship was for me at that time. It was a conduit to transfer my energy, to channel my energy, but it was a responsibility. I mean, I'm 21 years old, and here I am now running a nonprofit, running a mentoring program, bringing young kids up to the campus of Morgan State University and telling them what they should and shouldn't be doing. That was a big responsibility for me. I come from a world where people duck responsibilities. So that pledge, those actions, my decisions at that point helped to transform me into a new version of Munir Bahar. And all my friends on college, they saw it. I went from this Munir to this Munir over the course of a year. 24 years later, I know that I reflect back, and I know that it was because of that has transformed me into the person that I am now. It's like, that's what saved me. I don't think I would even be the same person or would have accomplished the things that I've accomplished to this point in life had I had a regular job. Like, if I was just some employee and I didn't have this bigger sense of responsibility, if I was just the average Joe in the average corporation, the average accountant firm, I don't think I would have challenged myself and reached as far as I've reached as an independent entrepreneur for the past 20-something years. So I'm a firm believer that entrepreneurship is not just a means of making money. Entrepreneurship is a catalyst for serious personal transformation. Entrepreneurship is a calling. It's an acceptance for a higher mission for a lot of people who become entrepreneurs. This is the story of Munir Bahar. This is what happened to me. This is what I experienced, changing from some young street dude into a nonprofit executive. into a business consultant. You know, like those are two opposite directions and forces. And so to travel along that path, I was compelled to, because I wanted to be good at whatever I did. Like I wasn't just going to start a nonprofit and just, be average. Like I wanted to grow. I wanted to be the best youth program, the best mentoring program. I wanted to be the best business consultant. I wanted to be the smartest tax accountant. So my responsibilities put me in a position where I had to grow. I had to learn. I had to study. I had to change my ways. I had to change my habits. I had to increase things. I had to decrease things. I had to expose myself to more things. I had to avoid certain things, especially from my past, right? So to me, entrepreneurship is a vehicle for personal transformation. And this is why I'm building EntreBuild. With the modern tools that we have now with AI, entrepreneurship can be the most powerful weapon for personal transformation, financial transformation, and to create an impact and a change in society that we have the vision to do. Entrepreneurship saved my life.